So first off, I'd like to just explain why I'm making this video. A lot of people with the Astro C40 Tr have been experiencing issues such as stick drift and stick grinding, stick grinding is almost always caused by either fuzz or debris stuck inside the joystick. I'm going to teach you how to get rid of that. And stick drift is also a lot of the times caused by debris, fuzz, dog hair, whatever it is, stuck in the joystick. But that can also just be chalked up to a broken joystick. So it depends on which one you got. This could help fix your remote, whatever problem you do have. I've yet to see a video explaining that you can do this. I haven't seen a single one. They all just tell you to hold the reset button twice until it buzzes and or stick a paper clip. I haven't even seen one tell you to stick a paper clip in that tiny hole beneath it, which is actually the hard reset button. It doesn't just refresh your controller. Now, the way you're going to want to do it is take off the faceplate just like I have. You're going to be left with this joystick. Take it out. Whichever one is causing you issues, if they're both causing you issues, take them both out. I already have this one undone for ease so that I can just show you guys, but you see the two screws on the other side of this one? It's one there, right there, that little circle, and then there's one right there, which is that little circle. Well, that's not good. The black circle's right there and right there. So that's what they are. Those are the two little screws. You need this type of screwdriver. I forgot what it's called, but you can go to look up battlebeaver.com, Astro C40 Tr modules, and it'll pop up with the, actually, you can buy new ones if you really have to, if they're broken and this method doesn't work for you after you've already completed it. Or if you don't have the screwdriver and you haven't done this method yet, before you go spending 20 bucks on a brand new pair of modules and joysticks, please try this method out. So instead of spending 20 bucks, spend like the 7 bucks and just get yourself a screwdriver, and you might never have to buy yourself a new pair of joysticks again. So once you take those two screws out, what you'll be left with is a joystick that is essentially, come on. All right, so this is what you're left with. You're left with a joystick and just a regular old module. Now, you want to take off this top piece. Make sure that's not on there. It'll make it very difficult to take out. And then once the screws are out, it should just fall out right nicely. Now, there can be debris stuck in here. This is probably the least important part to clean, but you should definitely clean it. I recommend the vacuum. It will be very useful. Use the hose. You can also just use a shirt. I just use my shirt, but the vacuum works nice for it too. Now, once that's clean, put it in an area where it won't get any more debris, dog hair, fuzz, whatever it may be, again, stuck in it. And take this piece. This is the joystick module. Well, actually, I'm one step ahead of you. It's going to look like this once you're done with that. Take this piece off, and this is actually probably like the second most important part to clean, because it's directly above where the joystick has to rotate, which makes it very easy for hair, debris, anything in there to fall down into your joystick. So make sure that you clean it, wipe it off. Those are the easy parts. Now here's where it gets a little bit more tricky. Still not tricky. As long as you have a brain, you can do it. You're going to want to keep it in the upright position first. Just suck it in the vacuum. Just 4 or 5 seconds. That should get out most of the hair. But some of the debris or hair that gets stuck in, I have a dog, so that's why I had a lot of hair in it. That's why I'm saying that. And if you have a pet, there's a good chance you have a lot of hair in it. After that, if it's still, well, make sure that you do this either way. You're going to want to move the joystick into different positions, different angles, different sides, and make sure that you get all the way down in there with the vacuum. Move it to the left side, move it to the right side, up, down, on an angle, and make sure you vacuum it each time you move it. That'll get rid of almost all the hair in there, or debris, which is most likely causing the stick grinding, because the other stick doesn't grind. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but that got rid of my stick grinding, getting rid of the debris in my left stick, which was a godsend because I hated that shit. It just irritated me. Once you're done with that, you just put the remote back together and you're set to go. Now, if this ever happens to you again, or if the method doesn't work, probably gonna have to go out and buy yourself a new pair, but at least you tried everything. Again, the reason I'm making this video is because every single person that I've ever seen make a video on how to fix this just tells you to click the button twice or stick a paper clip in there, which doesn't work. It'll just reset it for a little bit. 2 games in, more stick drift, more stick grinding. It's gonna be awful. What you gotta do is what I'm telling you to do. Saves you 20 bucks. You get to keep that screwdriver, so even if you do have to reinstall a new one, you have the screwdriver already for when you get the new modules. And it fixed it for me. I hope it fixes for you, and I hope this saves you plenty of money, because I know I have a friend who's bought like 4 pairs of modules, which has equaled up to like 100 bucks. So that's 200 for the remote and 100 bucks for joysticks, because he loves the remote so much, and so do I. It's a great remote, but it's very open in the joysticks, so it's very easy for hair and things to get in there. They have to be open though, because if you're gonna have this much customization on a remote where you can move around joysticks and stuff, it's gotta be open. So you kind of, again, I'm just gonna cut to the point. Nobody else has made this video. I'm the first one to do it. I hope this helps you. Peace.